Hey everyone, it's Jessie checking in from Bellevarde. It's Friday morning here in resort, and despite what the forecast said earlier in the week, it's been feeling surprisingly bright and uplifting around town. If a so-called cloudy forecast gives us views and visibility like we've had, then honestly, we'll take that any time. It's turned into a sunnier end to the week than anyone expected, and it's definitely been appreciated. Overnight in the village, temperatures dropped steadily to around -10 degrees Celsius by early morning. Winds were generally light through the night, but there were a few stronger gusts at times, adding a noticeable chill. There were a few brief periods of light precipitation during the night, but nothing that settled significantly in town. Around town today, we're seeing a mix of clearer spells and cloud early on, but cloud cover is expected to thicken as the day goes on. Temperatures should peak at around -1 degree Celsius. Winds stay light this morning, then pick up slightly this afternoon, with occasional gusts reaching up to 40 kilometers per hour coming in from the east. There's a moderate chance of precipitation later on, but nothing that looks especially intense. Up on Bellevarde, it's a colder and more exposed version of what we're seeing in town. Temperatures up top are forecast to reach around -7 degrees Celsius. Cloud is expected to build through the day, with limited visibility at times this afternoon. Winds remain light to moderate, with gusts into the mid-30s kilometers per hour, and a slightly higher chance of light snow compared to the village. Some very good news coming from Bellevarde for today. According to the Pisteur's Facebook story, the Marmottes lift is set to reopen. After a lot of hard work and successful test runs, one of the most popular lifts on Bellevarde should be welcoming skiers again. In town, Bellevarde is hosting queergivre.es this Saturday. It's an inclusive and festive evening with stands, glitter, flash tattoos, the signing of the Safe Bar Charter, and a DJ set running from disco through to techno. Things start from 5 in the afternoon, with the DJ set kicking off at 10:30. And there's also a solidarity shop where €2 go towards supporting the event. And a quick heads up for anyone travelling this weekend. Saturday is classified red for departures across Savoy, with very heavy traffic expected on the RN90. Several exits will be closed early Saturday morning as part of the traffic regulation plan into the Tarentaise, and drivers are strongly advised to stay on the main route and avoid secondary roads. Before heading off-piste, it's really important to talk about avalanche conditions. This is a translated summary of the official Bulletin d'estimation du risque d'avalanche, issued by Météo France for areas outside marked and open pistes. You must check the full official report using the link in the video description before making any decisions. For Saturday, the avalanche risk in the Vanoise Massif is marked above 1,700 metres and limited below that altitude. The main problem is a persistent weak layer buried under wind-affected snow. Above 1,700 metres, slabs are present on many slopes and can be triggered unpredictably. In some cases, nothing happens on the first few passages, then a slab releases later, and remote triggering is also possible. The most dangerous slopes are north, east and west-facing aspects, with south-facing slopes also affected at high altitude above 2,700 metres. These avalanches can propagate very efficiently, meaning they can become larger than expected for the slope size. One of the biggest dangers right now is that there are often very few visible warning signs. Conditions can look stable at first glance, which makes conservative decision-making even more important. In short, today's off-piste conditions are deceptive. If you're planning to leave the pistes, this is a day for careful choices, professional guidance, and proper equipment. If you're planning to explore the mountains this season, remember, off-piste skiing is dangerous. Always take a qualified guide and never go off-piste without a transceiver, shovel, and probe. And most importantly, know how to use them and practice regularly. That's it for this morning's update. If you know of any events or good spots worth sharing, drop them in the comments and we'll take a look. Have a great day out there and ski smart. If you're finding these daily updates useful, a quick like and a subscribe to the Bellevarde online YouTube channel really helps support the channel and reach more people who love the resort.
For further information, pierced reports, and events sponsored by Val d'Isère Tourism, please go to radiovaldeisere.com, the local radio station with the most up-to-date information. Forecast information provided by Meteoblue.com, infoclimat.fr and Meteofrance.fr. Conditions in the Alps can change quickly, so always check before heading out. Webcam pictures courtesy of the official Val d'Isère website valdisere.com.